Hi, I'm Fred. Today we're not working on the new base. I mean, obviously I have been working on the new base, but that's not what we're doing right now. Getting 1,000,000 diamonds or even 1,000,000 netherite ingots is super easy. All you gotta do is grab a pickaxe and start digging. But if you want a challenge, try getting yourself 1,000,000 emeralds. I did, I'm gonna tell you how I did it. Okay, 1,000,000 emeralds breaks down like this. There are 9 emeralds per block. There are 64 blocks per stack, 27 stacks per shulker box, 27 shulkers per chest, 2 chests. So all of these blocks in here, yes, each one of these is full, is 839,808. So then we go down to our second chest. We've got 10 more full shulker boxes of emerald blocks for another 155,520. Then we've got 8 full stacks of blocks for 4,608. 7 blocks for 73, and 1 left over. That gives us 1,000,000 emeralds. I feel like I should get some sort of award for this.
Down in front.
Down in front. Leave
Piggyback.
it to K-Dog to find one spot where you can't see. All right, I want to welcome everyone to the first annual Forever Bedrock Awards ceremony.
Yay!
Hey.
Yeah.
Wait, why am I holding?
Didn't see an applause sign.
Oh.
You just applaud when you want to applaud.
Oh, my bad.
Yay!
Now let me get my notes out here. Whoops. That's not how you-
Notes.
There we go.
Oh, teleprompter difficulties.
Can I have a volunteer for the first award to present? Good man.
Fluffy was up there before he could even finish saying.
Wait, what am I presenting?
Wait, hold on.
We have an award for Freb here. Come on up, Freb.
You have to read the book.
I have to read. Okay.
God, we should have rehearsed.
Did he win?
For his outstanding achievement of obtaining 1,000,000 emeralds in Vanilla Survival Minecraft, I am pleased to award this emerald play button to Freb.
No.
Yay!
Yeah.
1,000,000
yeah.
emeralds, everybody. 1,000,000. Give him a round of applause.
Hit
Sweet.
that like the first week.
Yeah.
I didn't get it the first week.
I was just going to give you 2 stacks of blocks, too.
Here, hold on. Let's see if I can actually do this with my... Nope, that was my ex. Hold on, I can't see my hands. There we go. The Emerald play button. Thank you. I'd like to thank everyone who helped me get this achievement. D-Ski for building the trading farm I used for the most part. Myself for building the raid farm and then the other raid farm. And
the other one too.
My family for letting me AFK all night long. And everyone else out here who's supported me along the way.
Oh, the villagers didn't even come.
Well, a lot of them kind of died.
It was for a good cause.
Always.
Okay. Now, did anyone else bring their rewards? Come on, guys. It was BYO. I brought my own. Did you guys bring yours?
No.
Oh well. Good night, everyone. Done and done. The Emerald Play button. I don't know why they didn't bring their own awards. It was a great time. Now, the reason you can't just mine for emeralds like you do for diamonds and netherite is because there's so little emerald ore available. I think I've got another 6 or 8 blocks on top of this, you know, for being in the world for a year and a half. So, no, you've got to get creative. Hey, you guys have seen this bug yet? It's fun, isn't it? Here, let me just clear some of that up. There we go. I don't know why it still doesn't do the middle part. If I keep signing in different spots, it'll just keep blacking out the entire thing. There are 2 things you need in order to get 1,000,000 emeralds. Villagers and farms. All kinds of villagers that you can farm stuff to trade with. The bonus is that when you trade, not only do you get emeralds, but you also get tons of XP. In fact, this is the way I mend my tools from now on. I've been mending my tools since they got rid of those couple of XP bugs. Because mob-based farms for XP are kind of terrible. So you get a bunch of farms that automatically produce things for you that you can then trade with villagers for emeralds. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy peasy. Even easier is building yourself a raid farm. Even easier is building a giant raid farm that, yes, granted, I said don't build. But if you want 1,000,000 emeralds, this is the way to go. And now it is time to talk about the sorting on this. You can see it's a multi-stage sorting thing. Up here we've got our first stage, which is allays. They're grabbing all the good stuff, the totems of undying, all the books, the different iron implements to smelt down for nuggets, and the, what are these things called? The crossbows to use as fuel to smelt down all the armor and tools that no one cares about. No black setup. So all the stuff that goes through that they don't pick up triggers a tripwire hook that sends a signal to turn on the notes so they drop their stuff in there. After that is the first garbage collection. So this is for like arrows and mob heads. This is a witch mob head. I haven't run it a lot since I've done this. Here's the secret. This entire front section, I already had 1,000,000 emeralds before I built. I did have my first allay sorting was for the totems of undying. I haven't actually run it long enough after that to fill up any of this stuff. So, you know, I'm getting tons of iron out of here. Ooh, there was only 8 last time I checked. So yes, all the crossbows get dropped in this first one. I'm collecting, what is this, 4 other things like axes, shovels, boots, and pants, whatever. You can collect even more than that. But I ran out of space for my allay sorting. So I just did those. While you should still have villagers to trade with for XP, I cannot get XP to come out of this farm to me, no matter how many times I tried. You're still going to want books. They're neat. Plus you can strip them down and sell them for more. All the mob heads and arrows get dropped into a simple dropper emptier thingy, unloader. And then we've got real items being sorted. So we've got emeralds and more emeralds. And more emeralds. And some spare emeralds just in case. The reason the first 2 are emeralds is because hoppers are kind of slow. There's always overflow. The reason there's 2 more is, well, not only that, but this thing fills up overnight, and so I needed some more spaces. Sugar and spider eye are fairly useless. You use them to make weakness potions to heal up villagers so they trade better. Glass bottles you can use for your potions. Otherwise, I sell them to clerics. Gunpowder. Everyone needs gunpowder. Redstone. I used a lot of redstone for that tiny event center. Glowstone dust. I used a little bit of it for the event center. Sticks. Always useful, although I also trade a bunch of them. So yeah, even though you're getting tons of emeralds, you can still trade a bunch for more emeralds. Still wouldn't recommend building this, unless you want 1,000,000 emeralds. Otherwise, build a smaller raid farm. I've got a new design coming soon. Woo! Okay, soon is relative. Okay, let's assume that you do want 1,000,000 emeralds, but you don't want to build a complicated raid farm that's a big pain in the tuchus. Well, then you're going to want to be trading. My top choices for villagers to trade for 1,000,000 emeralds are librarians. A, because you're going to want those books anyway. B, because if you trade them down, you can get a bookshelves. You get a set of bookshelves for 1 emerald and sell the books back for 1 apiece. For 1 book for 1 emerald, so you're already making money there. 2, you could trade emeralds for glass blocks, turn those glass blocks into panes, and sell those to cartographers. I like shepherds because you can sell the wool you get at your wool farm. You can sell the dyes you get around the world. Red, if you have an iron farm, you definitely want 1 or 2 of these guys who wants to trade red dye. There are several on the realm, and they can't keep up with all the red dye I have. Farmers, you want a carrot guy. A beet guy's okay, but I would say a potato guy, which I don't have up here. Wheat, also pretty good. Carrot potatoes, definitely the best, because they can trade lower. You definitely want some leather workers, just for trading the leather. You definitely want some clerics to burn through all of the rotten flesh you'll inevitably get from any mob farm you make. And those bottles I mentioned before. If you have an iron farm, you want toolsmiths, weaponsmiths, armorers to get rid of all those iron nuggets. So the giant raid farm, it took me a month and a half to finish up my 1,000,000 emeralds. That was pretty much that double chest full of shulker boxes. If I had only stuck to trading in my little mini raid farm, which produced a lot but could have produced more, once again the new one will be better. Stick around. Over a year, I was not very far at all. I was about 1/10 of the way after a year. So you don't want to take 10 years doing this. So if you actually want 1,000,000 emeralds and you really don't want to build a raid farm, get yourself a ton of farmers, get yourself a ton of farms. First of all, you want an iron farm that has trading hall built in. After that, any farms you want. For carrots, potatoes, and wheat, I like a villager-based farm, which means you do have to kind of separate those out. But they can be in whatever area you usually spend your time in, so they're always running even if you're not paying attention. Same thing goes for wool. Same thing goes for chicken, for feathers. Same thing can go for a passive mob farm or a hostile mob farm. In fact, part of the reason my new base is designed the way it is so that I can have a bunch of farms activated all while just kind of wandering around or just standing there. I'm still collecting a bunch of emeralds, and I need them because I need a lot of glass for this. And what sand I'm digging up is going to have to go to the concrete, which is just about the worst material to use in Minecraft. Okay, these are going to be much worse. The amethyst blocks, much, much worse. Luckily for me, geodes are everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, this one's by my base, so I can harvest it. A lot of work is being done over here in the new city/gaming district. Looks like the courthouse is done. We've got Fluffy's rock, paper, scissors game. Of course, the tiny event center. Lunar Moon has set up a wishing well. And oh, look. Get out of the way, sheep. Move. Joe Nathan has his permit office set up. Looks like someone got a little piece of permit stuck to their shoe on the way out. Hate when that happens. This is what the outside of the tiny event center looks like. Inside and out, it is another Art Deco building with all the amenities of any other theater. You know, wing entrances, a back door, a green room you don't want to spend any time in. I've been in dozens of theaters just like it. And with that, I will bid you adieu. Hope you enjoyed that. Remember, if you get 1,000,000 emeralds, you can start doing goofy stuff with them too. They're much better to build with than gold or iron or all the other blocks I've been building with. Be sure to check out the rest of the Forever Bedrockers. Links are in the description. YouTube thinks you'll like this video, so check it out. I'll talk to y'all later.